We're entering week 9. Time flies. So, what are we going to be talking about this week? We will be talking about volatility of exchange rates. So, we will take a brief look at some charts that show how the exchange rate of the dollar varies over time against other currencies, the Japanese yen in particular, and the British pound. You will notice that um, we can recognize long-term trends. So over the long run, over a long period of time, we will see that this exchange rate might be going up or might be going down. And we will see that around this long-term trend, we have a great deal of fluctuations, meaning that the exchange rates tend to go up and down, up and down, up and down continuously. Okay, so this week we will introduce some tools to try to start to make sense of both these phenomena. One is this moving up and down continuously around the trend. This is what we will call short-term volatility of the exchange rate. We will use the covered interest rate parity, which we studied last week, to derive a new version of the formula, which is the uncovered interest rate parity, which will tell us that exchange rates should depend on the interest rate differential between bonds in two countries. This we already knew. Um, but also expectations. So, expectations of the market of what will happen to the exchange rate in the future. This is the first theory that allows us to make some sense of why the exchange rates seem to move a lot. Second, we'll think about the long run. We'll think about why we observe these long term trends of appreciation or depreciation of a currency, and we will use a very, very simple theory to make sense of these changes, which is the purchasing power parity theory. So the basic idea will be that two bundles or combinations of goods that are identical in two different countries should cost exactly the same, and exchange rates should reflect, in the long run, this simple truth. Um, yes, so we'll spend another week talking about exchange rates, and so that next week we'll be ready to talk about exchange rate determination and policies.